West Broadway Middle School.
Good evening, everyone. For the past 2 years under Mr. Black's leadership, West Broadway Middle School has had the highest student attendance, and our math and ELA scores are among the best of any middle school in Providence. Our collective success is a product of Mr. Black's hard work and the hard work and dedication of our amazing teachers at West Broadway. But none of this would be a reality without his vision for the school. When Mr. Black was hired, the school facility needed extensive work, and he needed to hire an entire faculty. Well, look how far you've come, Bill. Antipasto and pasta stations. You have arrived. Mr. Black has made West Broadway a fun place to work, with phrases like warriors always persevere, culture matters, finish strong, teach with passion. It's all about the kids. Students first, culture always. He keeps us focused and motivated. If you have a Twitter account, then you have probably stumbled upon West Broadway. I'm pretty sure our school trends nationally on Twitter at least once a week. Bill sends out a Friday Focus to celebrate all the good things happening at the school, and he helps us prepare for the upcoming week with Sundays with Bill. Last week's Sundays with Bill was particularly interesting. It involved cats, a sinking Titanic, and Bill dancing and lip-syncing to the song Taking Care of Business. It was hard to sleep that night. But Bill has other talents as well. Did you know that he can also rap and sing? It's one of the ways he communicates with families at West Broadway. If you haven't heard them, then be sure to find one on YouTube or ask one of the teachers here this evening. They probably have them in their voicemails. My favorite is the one Bill sent out at Christmas time to our families, where he sang Feliz Navidad. True story. Bill, you have created a school where students and teachers come to learn, laugh, and grow every day. Thanks to you and your leadership, we are a family. As individuals, we are not perfect. Working in a middle school reminds us of that every day. But that's okay, because at West Broadway, you don't have to be. You just have to want to be better each and every day, and we see that same drive in you. You have created a school where it's okay to take risks and to keep trying, because every student, teacher, and staff member knows that you have our backs, and we have yours. Students first, culture always. We strive to be our best every day, because that's what we see in you. And because of that, West Broadway is perfect. It's my pleasure to introduce Mr. Bill Black.
Come back and follow. Great job, Mike. Thank you, Mike. Mike is as good as it gets in this business. I learn from him every day. Mike, you're the real deal, and I just can't thank you enough for making West Broadway great. Just want to congratulate Jay, Denise, and Joe and their families. Well deserved tonight. Excited for you as well. Opening up West Broadway, it was a pretty big task. And I'd like to share a couple of things that almost prevented me from being here tonight. So about 3 days before we opened, we had all of our books were delivered. We were construction zone before we opened. So we had all of our books delivered. So we had thousands of books to give out to teachers and students right before school began. So it was a Friday night. It's around 5 o'clock. And everybody was working hard. And my secretary, Monica, was there. And she's at the top of the stairs saying, "Bill, the mailman's here. Do you want to meet him?" The mailman's here. And I'm thinking, we've got a million things to do right now, Monica. And the last thing we need to do is worry about the mailman right now.
That's not what I said.
Can he walk the building? He wants to walk the building. The mailman wants to walk the building. So I said, why not? You know, and I'm thinking in my mind, what is this? I mean, I've read every principal book. I haven't done the job yet. Where does the mailman come into this equation? So the next day, it's a Saturday. You know, and if you're in our basement at West Broadway, it was August. It was about 90 degrees. We don't have any air conditioning at West Broadway. In August, we don't really have much air. So, you know, we're at a point where nothing makes sense. And it's Saturday morning now, and we're back at work, and we're trying to get things ready. And Monica says, she comes in my office and says to me, "Bill, can you believe the mayor was here yesterday?" I said, "The mayor was here? I didn't know that. I was calling you from the top of the stairs, yelling, 'Bill, the mayor's here. You want to meet him?'" So at that point, I thought, maybe I don't have a job. It's a Saturday, nobody probably knows. Maybe I'll just ride it out and see what happens on Monday. We had a lot to do. So here it comes Monday morning. So we're back at school. It's the first day. We're excited. It's the opening day. We've been working on this day for months. We're excited. I've got this homemade sign. I actually saw Rich with signs like that when I visited your school. And didn't know you were going to be here tonight. So I had a sign idea I stole from Rich, and I've got this sign that says, "Make it happen today." And it's a homemade sign. I've got it myself. I'm ready to show all the kids and families as they come to West Broadway. It's a positive place. Holding up a sign, I'm shaking the sign, make it happen today. So on the first day of school, what happens in Providence is the mayor and the superintendent will ride the bus in, and they'll go to 1 or 2 schools. So West Broadway's the place to be. I mean, we have Channel 10 there, we have Channel 6, everybody's there, the camera's on, the lights are shining, and we're saying, "Make it happen today." So the bus pulls up, the mayor comes out, he's got the yellow or orange reflective vest, the superintendent comes off the bus. Right before they come off the bus, he's pointing at me like this, he's pointing, and I'm pointing back at him. I'm thinking, all right, we're back now, we're together. And it doesn't mind that I blew him off the other night, and he's pointing, and I'm pointing, and then I realize he's pointing right at the sign. So I look down at the sign, and he's doing one of these, like, so the sign's upside down. Yeah. So at that point, I wasn't sure if he wanted me to resign right there and then, or if I should finish out the entire day at West Broadway. So the reason I tell that story is I think we have to laugh in this job. Our kids come from some of the toughest neighborhoods in Providence and in the city. They're, free and reduced lunch is high numbers. We're in the 90% range for that. There's not a lot sometimes that our kids have, but they have us and they have our school, and when we build relationships with our kids, sometimes we have to make fun of ourselves, sometimes we have to laugh. And when you walk around our school and you wonder what culture's like, you'll see our teachers here, and they're laughing and they're building relationships with our kids, and it goes a long way. So we really try to model that, and it's really a special place because of that. There's a few people I just want to thank tonight that have really supported me along the way. So thank you to all of our PPSD people who are here tonight. Thank you for all the support you've given me. Special shout out to Gina Picard. Gina, thank you for everything that you do for me. I want to thank Ed Ferrario, who was mentioned earlier, was my mentor 2 years ago at Stony Lane. Thank you, Ed, for everything. I think about you all the time. Ed's retiring this year, but you better keep that cell phone the same number because I'll be calling him. And really a big shout out and thank you to my team here at West Broadway who makes the magic happen every day. Yeah. My peeps. You always do what's best for kids, and I love that about you, and I feel so lucky to work with you because of that. I just want to thank my parents. All 4 of them are here tonight, my mom and dad and my wife's parents, Jim and Kathy, for a lot of love and support along the way. I was thinking about this, Mom, and I bet when you went to all those parent-teacher conferences way back in the 1990s, you didn't think I'd be in this role. You knew I'd be in the principal's office, but maybe not in the right seat. So that was pretty ironic. I think probably would have made some money on that. And then my wife, Megan Black, who's an amazing person who supports us at home. We have 3 little kids at home, all under the age of 7. To be the spouse of a principal is a really special thing. And Meg, I love you so much. Thank you for everything you do. And I just look forward to the future because it's only going to get better. And I want to thank everybody for tonight. Thank you.